Carlos, give us an idea of how you feel this week versus the last time you fought for the undisputed title.
I feel good. I'm calm. I'm poised. I'm confident. I'm ready to fight.
Is it any different? I mean, the last time you fought, we can go back to George. I mean, there was like an aura about the guy. You know, Robbie's potentially more dangerous with the knockout power, but not the same with that aura, so to speak. Is that a little bit of a different challenge?
I think it is. George, you know, he wasn't as dangerous, but he did have this, like you said, this kind of mystique about him. Robbie, not so much, but he's more dangerous. So I don't know what's a bigger challenge.
Is there anything that you've done in this training camp that was specifically a lesson from championship level fights, knowing I've got to handle things differently this time around?
Not so much in preparation, but just my mindset this week, fight week. You know, I'm just excited to fight.
Seem relaxed.
I am, yeah.
How much
for you to fight in like this card close to New Year's?
It feels awesome. I love fighting in Las Vegas. I've never lost in Vegas. I love fighting in a fight town like this, and on a big card against a guy like Robbie Lawler, I'm just stoked.
Is the New Year's Eve kind of kicking off the whole fight year in Vegas? Does that mean something special? Or?
Absolutely. I mean, anytime I get to fight, I get to go out there and display my skills and fight another skilled guy. I'm excited, but on starting off the UFC's year like this, I hope to make a splash.
About 2 weeks ago, McGregor was here fighting all those, with all those Irish fans and so forth. What has he done for the sport?
I mean, he's brought a lot of attention. I think he's a great promoter, great salesman, but he also backs it up. He's a great fighter, so it's been pretty impressive, and I think probably great for the sport.
Can you feel that this is the it fight for you? I mean, the one that you've been waiting for. This is it. You're on the map. I mean.
Well, this is I'm all in. I'm all in. This is my shot right now. I feel like I've worked my entire life for this opportunity, and and preparation's been good. I feel good, feel confident.
It sounded like you took some mental lessons from the St-Pierre fight for fighting for a title. Like, what did you kind of take, and what experiences did you bring from that fight that can help you this time around?
In the GSP fight, I was very hyped up. That was 4 years ago. I've grown quite a bit since then. I think I lost my composure a little bit in the lead up, and then during the fight. This time around, I'm just enjoying the process, and just staying poised, and hopefully it'll go my way, and I'll walk away with the title.
I think the analysts and the experts, people look at the sport, kind of have seen you as maybe the top guy, one of the top guys for such a long time. Do you look at this as kind of a referendum on if everybody was right about you, if the opinions of everyone were correct?
Well, I don't know. It's a fight. They're gonna lock us in the cage, and me and Robbie Lawler are gonna try to fucking kill each other. So, I don't know. I think we're two of the most skilled guys in the division for sure, if not the sport. And I think we're gonna go in there and put on a display of violence and aggression that people won't soon forget.
You've been asked about kicking off the new year, but this whole last year has kind of been about chaos in the UFC. So many new champions, and I know you're trying to add to that. Do you think is there something to that? Is the gap kind of closing? We're seeing so many new guys come up, or is that just kind of a random year? You think?
I think the nature of the sport, lends itself to chaos sometimes. There's so many variables. With fighters, so many different ways to win, so many new strategies. I think the sport and technique is evolving. So that's a part of it.
Do you ever identify with challengers? I mean, we saw so many win now. If you don't have any other rooting interest, do you see yourself kind of in people that are in situations you are, like relating to them and feeling that some emotion when there's a new champion?
I don't know. I always kind of cheer for the underdog, and I guess it depends on the specific situation.
What would it mean to you to wear that UFC title?
I'm proud of my career up to this point, but I feel like it'll cement my legacy as one of the top guys in the sport.
Carlos, you're a very balanced fighter on paper between submissions and knockouts. Do you think that gives you a little more latitude to explore an opponent's particular skill set, knowing you're always going to get back to that well-rounded base?
I think it helps. I think it's been a part of my success. I'm able to, when we're game planning against a guy, I'm able to kind of put together the tools in the right sequences that I think are going to work. And even if it doesn't work, I get out there, it's like, oh, the game plan went out the window. I still have other things to fall back on, and I feel like I have a depth of of technique and experience that I can always draw on.
You do seem very relaxed, and you seem to be enjoying yourself, even in what is largely a media obligation, like an open workout. I mean, you look like maybe you're putting a little more effort in the open workout than some fighters do. Is this still a chance to actually get in a sweat and do something in front of fans?
It is. I'll take any chance I can get this week, but honestly, it's not for you guys. It's for these guys. It's for the fans that showed up to watch. You know, that's why I put the effort in.